Okay. Hi, collective. Another message. This is kind of sort of like a part two to like the previous channel message I uploaded. I have no idea what I'm gonna title it yet, or like what it's titled at the moment, but it's gonna be up there and it's gonna be before this video. So this is like a part two to that one. So if you feel called to that video, then like, or if you watch that video when you're here, welcome to part two. If you feel called to watch that video, that could give you some extra info about what I'm about to say, this intro, which is mostly like your actually I didn't even mention it in that video. I expanded on like a lot of things, but like, so I'm just gonna say it. This is a collective that has, okay, that's so much. You guys are about to pop off. Do you understand me? You guys are about to pop off. You guys have been showing up. You guys have been doing what you need to do to maintain this energy that embodies like the version of you, like, okay, so that future version of you that's no longer far away. You are that person. If you're watching this, this is your confirmation that you are that person. Okay. And with that comes protection, like insane protection. And I mentioned this in my previous channel message, but like it's the same thing with this collective. It's like you guys are protected boots. Like you guys have an insane amount of protection. And I like mentioned what's specific to this collective is that like, and this also could be like an expansion on like what I mentioned in the previous video about like what certain karmics, you know, your opposition, like, so this is a collective of people that like really have heart. Okay, you guys like had hopes and dreams since you were kids, like you want to change the world type dreams, you know, you want to be authentic, you want to be free, really picking up on like just major Britney Spears energy, like just big Sagittarius energy for this collective. You don't have to be a Sagittarius. The placements could be significant, but like it's just this energy is what I feel like Sagittarius represents. Like it's just free, boundless energy. And it's like you guys have had like, even if you know it doesn't have to be like fiery and like it will show up for each individual in their own way, because I don't really think that I'm like that fiery of a person either, but like, you know, this energy like presents itself for me personally, like me just being like very consistent and like relentless in you know, like if I'm like learning something new, for example, it's like I'm constantly like at it. Like I might not be like, I gotta learn this, like I gotta like I'm not like, you know, major, I don't express myself in like a fire sign type of way, but the energy, the way it shows up for me, it's like I know when I'm feeling fire sign energy, even if somebody else is like that does, like, you know what I mean. Don't know why I felt the need to expand on that, but like Sagittarius energy is just very significant. Just this focus on like freedom, this focus on autonomy, this focus on like uncovering like the secrets, okay, of like the world, whatever that means for you personally, and like understanding what it means to you, like developing a relationship to like the world around you for you. And with that kind of energy, immediately like people who are foils to that kind of energy, like the closed-minded people, like just fear-based people, are attracted to that because they can learn from that. But then it's like if they feel like they can't embody it, or if they feel like, why does this person get to, you know, like who do they think they are, like type energy, like that's what I'm picking up on. It's like they're gonna do what they can to kind of like step in your way. And this could be like for some of you your parents, your siblings, it could be friends, it could be a partner. um I was about to say it could be your dog. What? Some of you, dogs could be significant, but like maybe some of you are getting dogged out, if you know what I mean, uh, for being so expansive, representing that kind of like source energy that is just ever growing and ever changing, and it's just not static. Those people and that showed up as those characters in your life are meeting their mirrors at the moment. So they're not gonna have any time to show up and, be like the big bad that stops you before you pop off, because this collective, time and time again, it's a crazy looking cloud. Kind of looks like pizza. Anyway, um, this collective has time and time again reached a certain like boiling point, and it's like I'm seeing you guys are right at a threshold moment, and you're about to pop off, and it's like some kind of discouragement that collective humor swoops right in and takes collective right off track. There's no more of that, and I don't know if you can hear this, but there's a grandfather clock out there that is, it's dinging right now, and that's like so significant because it's like it's your time. Like you're going to pop off for real this time, because because again, this collective has been through it time and time again. This person multiple times, that person multiple times, like just over and over and over. It's like you've been down every road, you've seen all the tricks, you like know, you know the timing, like you just know. This collective just knows, and it's like you picked yourself up every single time and you've learned from it. You've integrated the lessons that you were supposed to learn from having the experiences with these karmics, and it's almost like I'm seeing somebody just kind of like write a thank you letter. Maybe that's what some of you could do, like writing a thank you letter. Why do I want to keep saying later? Do it later. You don't have to do it at all. I don't know, later. I don't know. I keep wanting to say that, but like I'm seeing just somebody write like a thank you letter to the ops, because it's like, yes, they were horrible, like you know what I mean. And if for some of you, or it was like family, they didn't show up the way that like they were supposed to, I don't know, like I just say supposed to because like everything happens the way that it needs to for a reason, and it's like you learn the lessons, therefore they made you stronger, and now you're at a point where it's like you've seen all the tricks, you know that you know it, and it's like nobody else that shows up in your life can play you like what you've experienced growing up, because you've already been through it. And that's a superpower. That is really, that's a form of protection right there too, like it really is. And it's like you've discovered a level of resilience and like resourcefulness within yourself that like it's crazy unconventional. Like you're just built different, and it's just like these situations just bring out that type of like characteristics. And if there's some of you that like, just because I still feel like this feeling for some of you that maybe like why did it have to happen to me? Like I didn't ask for this type thing. I don't really want to get into the debate of it all over that concept, but just know that something is coming your way soon. Confirmation. Some kind of like resources or like something is going to amend that kind of like what would you call that, like just that kind of like melancholy, energy and like the minds, like the energy that surrounds that kind of mindset of like pretty much just being hurt, okay? Like that Three of Swords energy. Um, and if you're in that energy and it kind of is overwhelming, know that that doesn't disqualify you from what you're destined to do. Because babes, it's your destiny. It's your destiny, period. So feel how you feel and know that that doesn't lower your frequency, okay? That doesn't steer you in a different direction. And like, just from what I'm channeling, you're done. The cycle has been broken from those people that like try to, that like up their game right before you level up. And right now they might be acting up a little bit. They might be like you can, because again, it's something that you feel it. They might not be showing up the same way that they would before, like dead ass, like right in your face, like hi, like, you know, to like drag you away from your like success. But you might just feel their energy, and like probably hella energy, because I'm just seeing people like reminiscing, or like certain thoughts, memories popping up from like a long time ago, people that you forgot about even when you were in the thick of it, from like the main set of oppressors that were trying to keep you from reaching your greatness. And so if you're confused about like why people are like popping up, that's why. And it might not, and it's not even all bad people either, you know, because some people might like, I don't want to say spin the block because I feel like that has a negative connotation, but like I'm seeing like really wholesome people from your past like coming back, either like with like a friendship offer. For some of you it's a love offer. For some of you it's like a conversation that will really like you'll feel seen. It's almost like somebody from like way when you were younger, like validating you, being like really like seeing you, like really seeing you for what you were back then, okay? Pisces energy is significant. It's significant. Really significant. It's like a very like, it's just a sweet and like dreamy energy, but also something that is like mature. Like Pisces is like, it's the 12th sign, you know, like like there's knowledge and wisdom in that, you know. And major water sign energy. So yeah, like I said earlier with Sagittarius, like it doesn't have like the person or you don't have to be this energy, like that sign, but it's just the energy is very significant. Yeah, that's really it. If you've been seeing or like hearing like frogs or like toads or anything like that, that's major. Or even like dreaming about them. Dreaming about certain people from the past is significant. Dreaming about hanging out with people that you've like never met before but feel like really connected with is very significant. Seeing tarot cards in your dream is significant, even if you don't like remember them, or like remember specifically what cards. That's big, 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 big. Stars are really big. Shooting stars are really big. Lightning and ducks. Yeah, that all that had to come through. Cats are very significant. I'm feeling like just really silly. The color pink and like baby blue. And like laughing, like a deep like laugh. Like this collective is going to have like a good laugh soon, or you recently had one that like resets you, some of you. That's not the end of it, and you're gonna have much deeper laughs. And I love how this is coming up, just because again, like you're at a threshold that like, it's like accepted, like acceptance, like you receive your spiritual acceptance letter. Because like I just mentioned, like the cycle's been broken. You're in the new cycle. You are embodying that like future self. Okay, you are them, they are you. And your frequency is key, and that key has opened up that door. You're in the door, and right now it's like you're just experiencing the shadows of the past. That's it. For a final like reconnaissance of all of the lessons that you've learned, and then also as a way to like really dig deep and to kind of just like get the last of those feelings out of your like out of you. That is a message. If it resonated, let me know. Like when you comment and like and just let me know what's up, it really helps me be more connected with whatever collective I'm channeling for. It like helps me connect better with that energy. So comment if you feel called to. A crow just like flew by my window. And yeah, my personal readings are open. They're open. So check out my channel description, wherever that might be, right here. Check that out. All the information will be there. And yeah, thank you for showing up. Thank you for giving me your time. I really appreciate it. And showing up can be like showing up to this video, but when I say that, I also mean just showing up in life. It ain't easy. And you might not always feel supported, but hopefully videos like these make you feel a little bit more supported and seen and heard and felt. And thank you for picking yourself up and continuing on this crazy journey of life. That's it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.